What's up, y'all? It's JayJay the Barber. In this video, I'm gonna share with you guys something that has really changed my life completely in every aspect: mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Changed my life in all types of ways possible. What changed my life was when I heard about the law of attraction. I'm gonna tell you this story about how it changed my life. I'm gonna start from the very beginning, far back of when I first realized it. All right, so how old was I? I think I was 19. Okay, I was 19 and I had my own crib, had my own car, and I was working at Papa John's. I was a delivery driver, you know what I mean? I was making money or whatever, delivering pizzas, getting tips, everything was all cool. Right, so one day at work, one of my co-workers, he came in with a $10 tip. He just got a $10 tip off of the run that he just took. So he came in, you know, glowing about it, showing everybody, hey, I just got a $10 tip. I just got a $10 tip, this and that, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And when he was doing that, that's when I just clocked into work. So I haven't even taken a delivery yet. I just clocked into work, right? And then he's going around showing everybody his little $10 tip or whatever. I was like, all right, bro. You get a $10 tip, watch, I'm finna get 3 $10 tips today, bro. I don't know why. I just said that and I was so confident that I was finna get 3 $10 tips. And the Papa John's we worked at, $10 tips were rare. They weren't so rare, but they were rare, you know what I'm saying? You'll get lucky if you get a $10 tip. And I was telling them I'm gonna get 3 $10 tips today, and I believed it in my heart. I don't know why, I just felt it there, right? I was like, all right, so look, my first delivery is gonna be a $10 tip, watch this. So I clocked out on it. And then sometimes if they pay on card and they tip you on card, you can, when the receipt prints out, you can see the tip, right? So I was like, wow, this is gonna be a $10 tip. Boom, the paper prints out, boom, $10 tip. I promise on everything. That first one, and I showed them, look, $10 tip. Right, that's number one. 2 more to go. So I'm delivering more pizzas. In the middle of the day, I get another $10 tip, and I show them, hey, look, got another $10 tip. I'm going for number 3. I'm going for number 3 by the end of the day. I'm gonna get that third one. He was like, man, whatever. But I was like, yeah, watch, I'm gonna get it. So he ended up clocking out later that night. It was late, like, I don't know, like it was like 10 o'clock or something. It was late. And I told him, hey, I'm finna still get that 3 $10 tip. He ended up riding with me on my last delivery of the night, right? He rode with me, and it was a cash order, so you couldn't see the tip on the receipt or anything because they was gonna pay with cash. So I knock on the door, right? No, whatever. They give me my money, they give me my tip, right? Sure enough, it was a $10 tip. Came back in the car, look, bro, that was my third $10 tip. I told him from the beginning, I'm gonna get 3 $10 tips that day, right? So I did that, you know what I'm saying? It blew my mind or whatever, right? So the next day, it was a female that worked at Papa John's, right? So I told her about it the next day, and she was like, oh, that's the law of attraction. I was like, law of attraction, what's that? So she was like, whatever you think about happens is what you attract to your life. And then she told me to go home and watch this movie called The Secret on Netflix. So I went home, went on Netflix, and I watched this movie called The Secret, right? And at first it had me scared because it was telling you anything you think about was gonna be attracted to your life. And I was like, damn. So how do I stop all these bad thoughts coming to my mind, you know what I'm saying? But it was an eye-opener that I really had to clean my mind out, you know what I'm saying? Clean all this bad stuff out of my mind because I didn't want to think about that no more and all of that. And that really changed my life. That day when I found out about the law of attraction, that changed my life. And I started practicing it. I started meditating, clearing my mind, trying to eat better. So look, this what happened, right? So I was working at Papa John's, had my own crib. I wasn't going to school and I wasn't playing soccer at the moment. But I wanted to get a new job because delivering pizzas was putting a lot of wear and tear on my car, putting a lot of miles on my car. So I wanted to get a job where I didn't have to put all these miles on my car, and then I didn't want to keep on paying these monthly rents. I didn't want to just go to work just to pay rent or anything like that. So I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, either find a purpose for my life or, you know what I'm saying, stop paying rent some kind of way, something different. Then I wanted to go back to school, I wanted to go to college, then I wanted to play soccer, right? So a month later, this is what happened. I'm with some of my friends, they playing soccer or whatever, and they go to Mountain View to go try for a soccer team, right? So I take them to Mountain View to try for a soccer team, and they was telling me, Jay, you should try out, man, we all gonna be on the team, you should try out. I was like, nah, man, because I was living like 30 minutes away from the college, and I didn't want to have to drive all the way out there or anything like that. They was like, man, you should try out, bro. We all gonna be on the team, you should try out. I was like, nah. So I was just there, I was watching them try out, right? Now these guys that I was with, they did not go to my high school. I did not meet these guys through high school. I met them through a different situation in my life. But when I was at those tryouts, I saw 2 people from my high school trying out. And at the end of the tryouts, I was talking to those guys. They're like, you should have tried out. It's not too late, you know what I'm saying? You can still go to the camp. They was having a camp, a summer camp, where you can go, you know what I'm saying, show off your skills or whatever, and still be on the team. And then I was like, man, but I live all the way in Garland. They was like, me too, or whatever, we take the bus or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do that. But one of my friends, they was like, hey, bro, you can live with me. We could all be playing soccer, going to Mountain View. We're gonna move out to our own apartment or whatever, you know what I mean? Splitting the rent of the apartment. So I was like, you know what? That day, I was just like, okay, you know what, boom. I made the decision to move out of my apartment, play soccer, go to Mountain View, right? And then the next couple of weeks was when I got a new job working at the Hilton Anatole, where I didn't have to drive my car no more. So I was trying to, before I was manifesting, trying to get a new job, go to school, play soccer, and then one thing I also wanted was I wanted a better relationship. See, I was with this girl for 4 years. We were together for 4 years. We were off and on 4 years. And at this point in time in my life, it was like, man, it's getting crazy. We've been doing this for 4 years, going in cycles, going down more than up, it seems, you know. So I was just trying to manifest. I either wanted a new relationship or I wanted our relationship to get better. But at this time, when everything was just started to manifest in my life, me and her had broken up. Like forever, we had broken up, right? So then what happened, since we had broken up, I was like, all right, I want this new girl. And I tried to manifest this new girl into my life. I was very specific of how I wanted this girl to be. In the picture in my mind, I remember telling myself, I really wanted like a girl version of me, right? Then 2 weeks later, right before I got that job, I met this girl. She came and started working at Papa John's. Her birthday was 5 days away from mine, and we just had literally everything in common. So much stuff in common. And she believed in law of attraction too, and she was actually trying to manifest people in her life who believed in law of attraction. And I guess we attracted each other to ourselves. We had just so much in common. I wanted to get with her, but it didn't work out like that. But she taught me a lot in my life. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I am right now, probably, you know what I mean? So anyway, then I was playing soccer for a little bit, but then my job got in the way, and you know what I'm saying, I wanted my job more than I wanted to play soccer. So I stopped playing soccer, and then I ended up dropping 2 classes, not going to school or anything like that. I just really wanted to find my purpose at that point in time. I'm glad everything happened the way it did, because I learned everything that I needed to learn to get to the point where I am right now. And I wanted to find myself, and I found myself, and it was cutting hair. And then once I realized that I can cut hair, I wanted it to manifest. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's time to move out on my own again. It's time to get my own apartment, you know what I mean? Somewhere closer to my job. And at first, we were having trouble getting an apartment, but I knew we was gonna get an apartment. Like, it's almost as if I can see the future sometimes. You know, like I know we're gonna get it. So no matter what happens, I know some way it's gonna happen. And then it did happen. Everything, ever since I learned the law of attraction, everything that I tried to attract to my life has came into my life. And the thing about this is that it's not just me or anything, it's in everybody. This world, the way you see your world, is all up in your mind. If you can change your mind, if you can install different things in your mind, download different stuff in your mind, delete stuff out of your mind that's not supposed to be needed, you can control your whole world. You can get anything you want. And I want to share that with you, because that's what I believe. That's what happened to me, and I want things to happen to you. And I tell this to my little brother too. I tell him, anyway, whatever you think about, you can do it. I remember we was trying to play darts. I was trying to, hey, come play darts with me, bro. Come play darts. He didn't want to play darts because he was like, nah, man, I suck at darts. I told him, bro, you only suck because you think you suck. He was like, no, man, I'm gonna hit the lamp. There was a little lamp next to the dart thing. He's like, I'm gonna hit the lamp. I say, you gonna hit the lamp because you think you're gonna hit the lamp. Now get up here and throw the dart, bro. Act like you're gonna. So he gets up, right? He's like, oh, okay. He gets up, gets the dart, and he's aiming. He throws the dart. boom, hits the lamp. And I say, I told you. And he starts laughing. Now look, hit the board. Tell yourself you can hit the board. So he grabs a dart, he throws a dart, boom, he hits the board. Whenever we're playing basketball, he's shooting, he's missing. Like, bro, look, calm down, manifest it. Look, I already know that you're gonna make the shot. You know what I mean? If you miss, you miss, but I already think you're gonna make the shot. So he's dribbling, shoots, boom, he makes it, shoots, boom, he makes it, shoots, boom, he makes it. And I find this technique in everything in life, bro. It's all what you think about here in your mind. If you think you're gonna fail, you're going to fail every time. If you're scared, whatever you're scared of will happen to you every time. Fear, false evidence appearing real. You need to tell yourself you can conquer things. You need to tell yourself you can do things. You need to tell yourself, you need to encourage yourself. It doesn't matter what anybody else says in your life. Whatever you tell yourself is what happens to you, baby. And that is the law of attraction. Something that changed my life forever. I'm JayJay the Barber. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Stay safe. Put love, peace, and happiness in the world. Get love, peace, and happiness back to you, baby. JayJay the Barber.